Hey everybody, it's Delta Shiny Zeta, and welcome to a brand new playthrough, Pronty. This game is a 2D platformer, but it's one of those underwater kind of platformers, which is a very unique twist to the subgenre of Metroidvanias. There's not too many of these out there, but the vast majority of underwater-based Metroidvanias have always been kind of intriguing to me. Some are way better than others, and Pronty I think is one of the better ones. It definitely has its strong points for sure. So it's a game that I would like to cover on the channel. So the game actually came out, I believe it was like in 2021, so it's, not old, but also not like new. Okay, so let's look at options here really quick. I think honestly we're good, because all those other things are fine. That's just music, video is fine, and these are controls, which the controls are very well made on the defaults as well, so that's fine. So there's achievements, there's a skin, you get to choose, what skin you want. You unlock some of them by doing, some fairly difficult tasks, but I'm just gonna go with the default one, which is this one here, the SW417. Memories, these are like, the different, they're sort of like different scenes or so, or parts of the story, but I don't need to go through that right now. Let's start. So we're going to do a new file. That's just like a practice file that I've been having. New adventure. Yes, this skin. Okay, so there are 4 difficulties. So this is basically easy, normal, and hard. I am going to do Sergeant, which is the medium difficulty. That makes sense. It says recommended for those wanting more action and experience out of their game. The game is pretty hard with certain bosses if you play in this one here. So I recommend that you at least play medium, if not low your very first time, because it can be a little challenging in some ways. Good morning, Pronty SW417. It is currently 7 a.m. on September 22nd, 2487. Congratulations, you are old enough to be a protector. From today, you are enrolled in 6 months of military training. Your partner Bront will explain the rest. Hi, Pronty. What a crazy birthday party we had last night, right? But it's time to get serious. Are you ready? Come on, Pronty. Just follow me. Come to this poster and press the button. That'll do it. Okay, so we get to move and then press the A to interact. Our deep ocean is teeming with monsters and all forms of dangerous threats. Humans need protectors like you to defend our homes. Behold, this poster represents the hopes and dreams of the future that all peoples have placed upon you. Can't be late. Time to begin today's training. Okay, let's go up. Yeah, the first 15 minutes or so of the game are going to be, tutorial. So I'm just going to, try to go through this as quickly as I can. Coach Rubbo is waiting for you down there. Hurry up, Pronty. Okay, we're going. This is Coach Rubbo. Attention, it's been a long time since I've seen such a green recruit. Coach, he's all yours now. No problem. In the past, century or so, I've trained hundreds of thousands of new recruits. I'll whip you into shape for sure. Best of the best. Pronty, battle positions. As a protector, your knowledge first and foremost should be of your weaponry. He may be a friend, a companion, but Bront is really a bionic military javelin specifically designated to you. Pronty, I also possess a built-in codex and the ability to send and receive messages. From this moment, you are both comrades in arms. Now, aim for the dummy robot. After aiming, press the button to strike. Okay. Regular attack. Use right stick to aim at a target, then press ZR. Yeah, so ZR is the main attack, and the reason why is because this game is considered like a 2D twin stick shooter. If you played games like The Night Witch, That's another one like that. That's why the attack button can't be the Y button, which is the typical button for Metroidvanias, because that wouldn't work, because you need your right thumb to move the stick. So here's what you do. You can aim at something and attack. Excellent. You're the best recruit I've taught in the past 5 years. Although, come to think of it, I haven't had any other recruits in 5 years. Ah, yes. Here's an easy mission for you to start with. First, press map and Bront will pull up your map. I have already synced the mission target into Codex. Y for map. 2 days ago, I detected an unknown object in the underground cave. Sadly, not a single one of my drill and scouts has returned. Your initial objective is to check on the situation down below and then using Bront scan the unknown object. Return the data to the Outpost for further analysis. Got it? Remember, landmarks can be added to or removed from the map as you need them. Use them wisely. Pronty, turn off the map and go when you're ready. Okay, well, time to go. Knock knock, who's there? Come on, coach. Sorry, but it's been a long while since I've been able to joke around with some new recruits. Just consider this another part of your training. At times you'll find that you've lost track of Bront. Just summon Bront to call it back to your side. You'll find it by your side no matter where you are. Pronty, summon me to your side. Yeah, so if that ever happens, just hold L and you will recall Bront over to you. Pronty, look. Those glittering items are recyclables. According to the Codex, monsters and mega dumps both contain recyclables. They're probably worth collecting. Yeah, so you can just, go right to them. And you'll get some. It's basically the game's currency. Here are some enemies. Now, at the beginning, your health is, fairly low and you can't really dodge, so it can be a little dangerous in the beginning. Get something here. These things are treasure chests. Just think of them like treasure chests. When you destroy them, you can get a bunch of money. Yes, we're already at 43. Okay, that's a one-way door. According to the map, we are close to our target. Yeah, when I say one-way door, it means the first time you break it, you can only break it from one specific side. Pronty, watch out. It's Lord Chattertooth. He's way more powerful than the smaller brethren. Yeah, but it's still fairly simple. Actually, I'm almost dead. I almost died there. Wow, what a fight. Let's go over to that object and scan it. After a quick scan, the data will sync with the Codex. Let's get our money first. Yeah, you can spot them out pretty easily because they're shining. Alright, 8 to scan. Strange anchor. A strange anchor stuck between reef rocks. Flesh and fish nets covered with black oil are draped across it. One can hardly gaze upon it without disgust. Mission accomplished. Wow, Pronty, you are so good at this. Your first time was a big success. Let's head back and report to Coach Robo. Yeah, so as far as buttons go, so ZR is to attack, R does nothing, L is to call Bront back, LZ is for something else later on, Y is the map, and then there's plus, brings up the memory board. That's going to be, yeah, all these things in the menu we'll know more later. There's memory board, there's skills, inventory, map, and encyclopedia. And then minus brings up that. What the? Oh my god. Pronty! Pronty, hang in there. I'll carry you back to the outpost. Bront can now report today's training. Training status successful. However, we encountered a Lord Chattertooth in Area B29. Saturn has been terminated. Pronty SW417 suffered multiple flesh wounds and 3 dislocations. Diagnosis. No immediate danger to life. Currently unable to execute missions. Confirm. System code or reply. Sending Dr. Cal's elixir. Pronty, please drink Dr. Cal's elixir. K-Core Biotech guarantees that Dr. Cal's elixir is capable of healing any injury or wound. So you hold X to use it. Pronty, SW417, according to Braun's report, your first mission was a great success. As a reward for your success, I've decided to provide you with the All-Seeing Eye memory board. Sadly, our memory board manager is malfunctioning right now. Allow me to assist you with installing it. In the future, you can use the memory board manager to rearrange your own memory boards. I also noticed that you've collected some recyclables. Excellent. You can use these to acquire additional equipment from me. Talk to me if you need anything. Plus for the memory board. Okay. So think of these as like, if you played Hollow Knight, it's like the charms, you know, it's like your equipables that you can do that give you passive abilities or sometimes active abilities. So this first one that we get for free is called the All-Seeing Eye. It says you can see the remaining life points of your enemies. Cool. You must be exhausted after a whole day of training. You may quick save at the sleeping cabin located in the center of the outpost. You'll regain your full health through sleeping. As you sleep, Outpost will diligently prepare enough Dr. Cal's elixirs for you to carry on with your missions. Please do remember, if you are heavily injured or faint during a mission, Braun will carry you to the last outpost where you quick saved. Yeah, so we can do this. And we save and heal. Good morning, Pronty SDB417. It is currently 7 a.m. on September 23rd, 2487. It's the second day of training, so I hope you're ready. I only hope Coach Robo won't crack any jokes. Do you remember the way? Yes, I do. Okay, we always exit these points here by going to the top right of the room. Okay, all we can do is just go this way. Actually, yeah, no, that's all we can do. Hello, Coach Robo. Marvelous. Through yesterday's training and mission, you have transformed yourself from rookie to Rocky. However, there's still a long road ahead before you can go calling yourself Protector. Today's training is to patrol Area B30. Through the gate you go. I have already delivered the mission instructions to Braun. Coach, we're still undecided. Not funny. Coach Robo? Level 10 alert. Fall back immediately. Repeat. Level 10 alert. Fall back immediately. Pronty, there's something large near the outpost.
Outpost destroyed. Code red alert. Initiate command Proteus. All surviving protectors should retreat to Royla immediately.
The Outpost. Don't worry. Even if the Outpost has been destroyed, there are thousands more to work out of. Right now, the most important thing is to listen to our orders from down below. Yes, we're ready for them. We have detected that Raksha is moving close to Royla, the city of the deep. K-Corp Security Center is recalling all protectors to act in defense of the city. So you're aware. Raksha data has been uploaded to the Codex. Please check it right away. Aye aye. Okay, so there's, so basically the whole Codex and Encyclopedia, it keeps track of a bunch of different things, including enemies. So like for enemies, we face Chattertooth and Lord Chattertooth. Battle Demi's coming as an enemy. Technically Bront, okay. Pronty, myself, I need characters. And, I can only go that way. And in this one, Raksha. Unknown, biotransformation, ram attacks, juggernaut. I'm not going to be reading all this stuff. It's a lot, but there it is. May I ask, what kind of creature is Raksha? There's not much information in the Codex. Unfortunately, Raksha has very high awareness, so only a few observers have collected biodata. We don't know much about it. There is, however, one thing we can be sure about. Raksha led the other monsters to invade Royla and the surrounding areas of sea. We can only believe that peace will come again. After we destroy Raksha, the lesser monsters will have lost their leader. Anyway, when you arrive in Royla, ask the security center for more data. Pronty, let's head to Royla. Other protectors should also be on their way. Okay, nice. So that over there's a warp with the fast travel, but we can't do anything with that yet. The only thing we can do here is just to move on to the right. If I interact here, I can do exchange rewards. And you can buy some things. You can buy some of these memory boards. There's overheating. This one is an expansion slot. It gives us another thing that we can, go ahead and equip with. Then there's these things. Outpost, cross, triangle, star. So I recommend that you buy this. It says an indicator showing the location of the outpost you discovered. They're basically save points and heal zones. So I recommend you do this so they can be on the map. These are only 5 each. Honestly, I'm going to buy them in case I ever need to mark anything. They're super cheap. That's it. So there's only these 2 more expensive things which we cannot buy at the moment. So we're just going to go. Now if I go in Y here, you see how now it's on the map? Yeah, all those outposts there. Okay, so now this pathway has been open over here on the right. Previously, it was not. So one thing that I love about this game is that the map really fills itself out if you've completed it in that particular section. So anything that's not completed, such as that right there at the bottom, means that there's still something to do there. Now, you can't do everything in this game the first time you're ever in an area. So don't think that that's, how that works. But at least the map keeps it, tracked for you. Which is very convenient, I must say. Okay, these are new enemies there. Capone. Yeah, so every time you defeat a new enemy, you can just go here, Encyclopedia, and it'll show you. That's a Capone. That's if you want to read, about all these different things. I'm not really going to be doing that. Can this thing fall? Oh yeah, it can break. Alright, let's keep going. It's pretty straightforward here. There's nothing too crazy about this. Yeah, so now would be a good time to talk about attacking and aiming So, well, that's health right there. So, you see how there's a circle sometimes? Well, it's not appearing right now, but once we're in, finding some more enemies, I'll show you in a bit. There's something here. Gravitational pull. Oh, look. This. What? Oh, I can't read that fully. Okay, so you see how this thing. You must prepare at least 2 outposts, fast travel water slides to use these facilities. That one is not fixed, sadly. This one, so every fast travel spot in the game, you have to fix it, or almost every single one. This one is an exception. There's like 2 or 3 later in the game that are also an exception. But most of them you have to actually pay 50 money to fix. According to my data, you can equip multiple memory boards. Every memory board comes in a different size. You can always change up your memory board combinations in the manager. Think wisely about what combo style you'll use as a protector. When you're finished, let's continue our journey. Yeah, so you can go here. So you start with 3 slots. This one says Pronty automatically collects objects from further distances. I mean, we don't have a choice right now. We don't have any others, so we might as well, equip it. Alright, and we're going to keep going west. Pronty, according to the Codex, this mutant creature is called a tentacle fairy. She is a generally passive species. Also, she is capable of regeneration when damaged. She can even heal nearby monsters. If you are unable to destroy her in one shot, more and more creatures may appear here until she is successfully neutralized. I came up with a way not only to defeat it, but also allow you to learn new moves. Let's go up first. I'll tell you how to defeat it later. Okay. We will go up first. This way. Yeah, there's a lot we can't do right now. That's okay. Pronty, wait. Now that we've arrived, Coach Robo was supposed to teach you how to use Dash. Unfortunately, that was postponed because the right half of the training field was over with monsters. However, it's safer now. Let me teach you how to use Dash. Just press the designated button and you can use Dash to instantly dodge dangers in front of you. You will also avoid threats while dashing. Try using Dash to cross that laser ahead. Okay, so Dash, you just simply press ZL. Pretty straightforward, honestly. You just do this, dash through, and you can dodge certain obstacles such as that right there. Here is a little way in which it's teaching you to use Dash. You have to go through it fast because the gate will, reclose. Bron got stuck back there. Royla Frontline. Okay, in case you're wondering what these are, they look like little CDs. They're in records. They're these. KCS announces new defense system underwater laser wall. Following the launch of Bront, last year's bioweapon, K-Corp Security is announcing a brand new advancement in tech, the fully automatic underwater laser wall. These laser walls use the latest in-field-based energy and ILC, which is instant laser cutting technology. Highly condensed energy means that you won't get burned even in very close range. Of course, do not touch or even try to cross the laser walls, or else you may experience an unexpectedly quick amputation. KCS promises to install these walls at all entrances to every major city. Citizens need no longer worry about their safety. Yeah, so it's the game's way of explaining, certain mechanics and elements, in the game. It's pretty nice, honestly. Barely made that. I think that's also timed, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, here we got some new enemies. And this is your first time where you should start using Dash. Okay. Actually, let's go left, yeah. These things, they always drop health or stamina regeneration, which is nice. You'll find them throughout and they respawn every time you, like use a save point or something. Oh shoot, why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Okay, there's something down here, I believe. A little secret. An eye for an eye. So that is a memory board. It's kind of cool, huh? It's a little piece of artwork there. Okay, wall destroyed. Yeah, those walls, they don't come back at all. Once you destroy it, you've unlocked that pathway. We're back again. Since you've learned dash, I can teach you the extended move mark. When you dash through an enemy, you will automatically set a mark on its body. Then you may use me, Bront, to attack the marked enemy. The mark activates two effects. One reduces my heat levels, and the other delivers extra damage to the targeted enemy. That's how you can defeat the Tentaquill fairy. Tentacool, what is this, Pokemon? Mark. Try using the mark ability to attack this rejuvenation plant. You mark an enemy for attack by making contact while dashing. Brown will attack the marked enemy, dealing extra damage and reducing heat gained. Let's do it. That's it. Pronty, look. I didn't realize there was a switch hidden behind it. We can open the gate on the right now. Yes, we can. Before we do that, though, we did miss on something over here. Now we can dash here. Go through it. And it takes us here. We'll take all that. Another one way has been destroyed. Yeah, that's all we can do right now because everything else is just being blocked by those brick walls, which we don't have the ability to get through that yet. Keyword is yet. We will eventually. And now you can also dash to, move a little bit faster. GRT1112, why is it here? GRT1112 is a unique medicinal tonic. It can enhance its taker's rejuvenation power. I have downloaded detailed instructions into the codex. Maybe we'll find more on the road? Okay. Every 3 that you get, you will be able to select to either upgrade your, well, 2 things, but there's 2 different types of tonics, and I'll talk about that once we get more, but just know they're collectibles and they will actually help you get stronger. Oh shoot, I don't know why I did that. Damn it. Shoot. Yeah, so you just have to be really aggressive here. It does actually help to... What the hell? Oh god. I'm actually gonna die. What? That was a huge failure. I'm supposed to dash through him. I don't know why I actually did that. Oh no, this is actually... Wait. No, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, he's not hard. I was just getting greedy near the end of that. I don't know why I did that. I honestly have no idea, like, why that even crossed my mind. But that was the dumbest thing I could have done. He's actually really easy. Like, he's... It's Silver Chattertooth. It's only a slightly upgraded version than Lore Chattertooth. There's a much harder one later called Gold Chattertooth, and that one is, yeah, it's pretty intense. Yeah, so you have to do that. So that's the whole idea, that's the whole premise of it. You're supposed to dash through them. What, he hit me? That's crazy. That's it. If you dash through them, it breaks their defense. Memory board expansion slot. Nice. Okay, let's go to the right. Royla front line, number 995. Watch out, back up. That's the notorious red tide up ahead. Do you see that red fluid? That's the result of a particular dino flagellate dyeing the ocean. They release deadly plankton-based toxins into the sea. Since the monsters showed up, the red tide has gradually expanded. Royla scientists have tried to explore this area to find its origin, but nobody or unmanned vehicle has returned. Some people refer to this place as the land of the cursed. Let's stay away from here. Yeah, good call, good call. Okay, let me actually go in here. Invading red tide, it says. According to a recent Deep Ocean Army report, areas C12 to C15 of Royla are currently flooded by the red tide. Initial tests show no trace of mutated creatures in the vicinity. However, official sources have confirmed that more than 10 protectors have gone missing in the nearby seas, and evacuation plans have been made for uptown residents. Furthermore, according to the Security Center's investigation, a strange magnetic field disturbance is present within the red tide. Residents passing through C12, C13, C14, and C15 should be cautious, as a disturbance may greatly interfere with submarine operations. Basically, it's dangerous and bad, avoid it. For now. Much later on in the game we can explore there, but for now there's not much we can do. Yeah, I will say the first almost hour of this game is fairly linear. The game doesn't start opening up until the second hour of the game, so you'll see it here in the very beginning that there's not really, too much Metroidvania about it. Yeah, there's a map, but it's been pretty linear. Like, you're forced to go in one direction. Protector's Route. Let's use a potion. I also don't even know why I didn't heal. I should have used my healing when I faced Silver Chattertooth, but whatever. Can it be? The Power Grinder Gene bottle. Surprisingly, it was left here. The equipment must have been left behind when preparing for battle, though a bit discrepant. This is the Protector's Route Library. Pronty. Power Grinder is a skill only granted to high-level protectors. Well, don't you agree that given the circumstances we're the highest level protectors? According to my data, Power Grinder will strengthen our attacks. When you use Power Grinder, I will become the ultimate meat grinder and destroy all surrounding enemies. I will even be able to repel enemy projectiles like a shield. Let's practice. There's a test device to practice with. So you basically hold ZR. Like this. Wait, what the, oh wait, no, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong thing. What the hell? Oh, I can't throw you yet, okay. My data also shows there's an upgrade kit for the skill. When you use Power Grinder, I'll even be able to repel enemy projectiles like a shield. Let's practice. Overheating. Brawn is overheated. When Brawn repels an enemy projectile or uses Power Grinder, it will accumulate heat levels. Pay attention to the heat limit circle on your cursor. A warning will sound before overheating. If Brawn is overloaded, it will become unable to move. In this case, you need to wait for Brawn to recover automatically, or you can approach Brawn to help it cool down faster. There we go. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so can't go there. Pronty, hold on for a second. There seem to be a lot of monsters down here that can shoot projectiles. There's a good opportunity to use the Power Grinder you just learned. Try to use Power Grinder to rush at the monsters before they find us. Remember to keep your heat under control. Overheating in front of the enemy can be extremely dangerous. Yeah, so basically you have to do that and then dash. There we go. We got him. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's break that, and there's something here. Electro charge, another memory board thing. Broke a treasure chest. Then we can hit that switch to open up that door. Makes a little shortcut. The gigantic creature must be the cause. I hope it's not Raksha. Pronty, let's be careful. Okay, there's a one way from the other side, but we can't do much yet. Let's go in here. Another save point. So this is what I was talking about earlier. All the shortcuts, or vast majority of them, have to be repaired. And you have to pay 50 money for each of the shortcuts, so you can go ahead and repair them. There we go. Now, if we examine it, we can warp back to any other activated ones. We have 2 slots left. We have this electrocharge. It will accelerate when you use your power grinder on enemies, or an eye for an eye. Enemies suffer minor damage when attacking you. Accelerate when you use your power grinder on enemies. Okay. Let's go. Defeated. Alright, let's hit that switch. I think that was all that was in there. Yep, that was. Abandoned industrial area. Look at this, a current here. Can't do anything there. Pronty, do you see that light sensor on the gate? This defensive gate was expressly designed to defend against monsters. When monsters are detected nearby, red lights on the gate will activate. Don't worry, as the current color means we're safe. It will allow protectors to pass freely under safe conditions. The other side doesn't feature a light sensor, so you need to open it with a switch. Okay. Power attack? I think this time we can also... Oh well, your happiness is my happiness as well. According to my data, your power attack can generate and accumulate energy. It then releases that energy all at once, delivering a devastating blow to targeted enemies. There's no time to waste, let's go. Power attack. Use right stick to aim at a target, long press DR then release. While using power grinder, use the cursor to aim at an enemy and release to use the power attack. Release power grinder, it says. So we're gonna go... What wants me to do it like this? Yep. That's how that works. So you can use it here. Excellent, Pronty. You have thoroughly mastered. It should now be safe to pass through the gate. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we have a new ability. Oh, shoot. Okay, that switch up there does nothing. It's just to open that gate. Okay, we'll take some more money, of course. Okay, got a little greedy there. Shouldn't have, but... Oh, where the hell did you come from? Yeah, that's all we can do. More of those brick walls. I still don't have the ability to get through them. Here's another chest. Okay. That looks like you can interact with it. You cannot. It's nothing. Yeah, see how much damage that does? It does a lot of damage. The charged attack when you release. Okay, we got them all. Speedy circuit. Another memory board. Okay, this over here leads to... Yeah, I believe it's for another memory board of some kind. Jesus, still attack me there. Yeah, I mean, you're not invincible when you're doing that. You can still be susceptible to attacks. Scorching Blade. We just got another one. Okay. Yeah, you get a lot of memory boards really early on. A lot of great options on what you'd like to use. EXC-358. Seems like another piece of equipment left behind while preparing for battle. Shouldn't these things be stored safely in the security center? Anyway, this is a unique medicinal tonic. It can enhance its taker's mobility and muscle power. I have downloaded detailed instructions into the codex. Yeah, so this is what I was saying, that there's 2 types of medicinal tonics, the red and the blue, and each of them lets you choose an upgrade of 2 different options. Oh, still got me there. That's fine. Okay, so this here takes us now from this side. We can break this thing. We destroyed the one-way successfully, so now we can go back over here. We can heal and save. We're at 43 minutes, so we actually still have, you know, plenty of time to keep exploring more. Don't know what else I should do, though. Let me get rid of that one. Shorten the preparation time needed to deliver a power attack. I don't know which one. Should I do that one? Well, there's this one. Regular attacks increase as heat is accumulated. Or damage increase, sorry. I'm gonna do that. That one costs 2, though. But I think it's worth it for now. This will is not Raksha. I think she's been stuck here for a long time. Based on the bionic scan results, she has a large amount of parasitic worms inside of her. She's already 1 foot or flipper in the grave. Pronty, I know you want to save her, but there's nothing we can do. Moving here will only intensify the pain. The best approach is to do nothing. Perhaps we should seek another path after all. Oh, great. Pronty! She's sucking us in. Inside Mother Will, the enormity of her insides must be a few hundred, but worry not, there's always a way out. Let's keep moving, Pronty. Jeez. Literally inside Mother Whale. Oh my god, a bunch of little minis. That was creepy as hell. Okay. Yeah, there's just different ways of, you know, little minis here that are just gonna come and attack you. Here's a treasure chest. Let's grab some more money, of course. We're at 213. Eye of... is that Arrhenius? Arrhenius? Yeah, it's all a very straightforward place, to be honest. The game is still, you know, fairly linear. Oh, there's no signal in here, but there's more on this side. Another one. Beginner's Luck. Treasure chest here. with some money, and I think there's something... Oh, shoot. Right here. We can break this thing. And there's this. Captain's log for the pigeons, September 21st, 2381. Not much food is left. 2 cases of beer, which were meant for celebrating Olachan's birthday, are our only remaining comfort. We have been stuck in this godforsaken place for 53 days. As a child, I always thought being trapped inside of a well was a tall tale meant to frighten young ones. I never imagined St. Jonah's misfortune would actually happen to me. We attempted to pierce the whale's stomach with shovels, but those parasitia used the flesh of other creatures and garbage to fill the holes. They're like ants repairing their colony. To hell with it all. Can we ever escape this regenerating fleshy hell? So it's a little, log of people that used to be here, and sounds like they did not make it out. That thing down there is going to be important for later in the game. Definitely not in anytime soon. I can tell you that. Another one of those. Okay. And look what we found, another one of these spots. Let's repair this shortcut. Nice. I don't think we need to do changes to that. I'm just gonna go ahead and save here. Like, our memory boards are fine at the moment, how they are. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, this freaking thing. I remember this. Para-Keto, I think it's what it's called. This is the first actually hard boss if it's your first time playing, because you're like, damn, the battle mechanic is kind of weird for this one here. Okay, well, that was my fault. Okay, that's fine. Then we're gonna do some charge attacks. Oh, and I get stuck there sometimes too. Okay, when it does this... Ooh. Okay, just keep spamming attack. We're fine, we're fine. That again. Oh, what the hell? Okay, well that's freaking annoying. I'm doing that for a little heal. Should be almost dead. Oh, that's it. Yeah, so not too bad at all. It's gonna give me all the money, of course. It's gonna keep giving me money, yes. Thank you very much. 293. Please select ability upgrade. Do you want health or stamina? We're gonna go with health first. The next one I think is gonna be stamina. Okay, that's it. Boss defeated. Nothing too bad. But like I said, if it's your first time ever playing Pronty, it's the first boss that truly does test, like, basically your abilities to know what you can do. Alright, so with this, we are out of Mother Whale. We're going to the next place. Welcome to Royla. Oh my god, it was just a sign. That's funny. Okay. Let's start by going down here. I believe there's something. Yep, this. Truth is gone, so is God. This one. Doomsday approaches. Don't be fooled by the illusions. It's all government conspiracy at the highest level. They control media and manipulate public opinion so that no one will notice their impending doom. The end is nigh. What's behind those appealing headlines? Why the devil's own creations? Wake up, open your eyes, stop being sheep following blindly, tear down Royla's facade. Such a beautiful city this once was. Those monsters. Yeah, okay, we can actually go to the top here, I think. Well, not in here. It's a little further to the right. There's another save point right here, but before I do that, I want to check over here first. That is a new enemy. They will suck you in. They're called hook tongues. Okay, so all that for a treasure chest on that side. Alright. This over here is a little secret area. Kuroshio. That's another memory board. Okay, now that we've done that, let's actually let's go down here first. Just so I can show you what's down here. In case you're wondering, you know. Junk best waste processing plant. This is the Royla waste processing plant. However, most of the lighting seems to have been damaged. It would be better to come back when we have found the light of dawn and can see our way. That's the game's way of saying, hey, don't sequence break. Actually, I don't know if the game actually does let you go in there or if Bront is going to keep stopping you every time you keep moving forward. I'm not sure. Regardless, I'm not going to be doing it right now. There's not really a point. Okay, let's do this. We're going to pay 50 to unlock this fast travel spot. There's no point in backtracking. Yeah, we haven't really got any more abilities. But we do have some options here. Eye of Awareness says killing an enemy shortly after you marked it will result in the mark immediately transferring to a nearby enemy. That one is 1. Okay. Pronty's movement speed increases. Recyclables, there's a chance to pick up multiple recyclables when picking one up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get rid of the sword one. I'm going to do this one. Beginner's luck is great early in the game because that means you can get more money the earlier you turn it on, so I recommend you do that. The other one that I like is this one, the one that increases your movement speed because it just overall becomes easier to like dodge and stuff. In my recommendation, I suggest that it's one that you keep equipped pretty much the whole game as it's very versatile. It only costs 1 slot. If it costs any more than 1, it would not be worth it. But for 1, something like that, yes, for sure. Pronty. Mariana military port is directly in front of us. Help awaits. Later we will reach shore, so you may need to carry me. I hope that I won't be burdening you too much. Alright, on to the next area. What in the name? There's seawater everywhere. Water wall number 6 must have been breached. Pronty. Water wall number 6 is outer Royla's last line of defense. It has been breached. The whole city is under serious threat. We must hurry to the surveillance center. Only Mina will know what to do. Mina. Okay, well there's a bunch of stuff going on here, right? Just destruction. There's an item over there. There's a switch from that side. We can't do anything from there though. So our only option here actually is to go, I believe there's a spot to the top left in here. Okay, now here, see that? There's this memory board right there. That's an item that you can get, but you have to guide. Right here. Kill it right there, it'll explode, and you can get it. Memory board expansion, so that's called a deliverer of death, by the way. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, geez. Yeah, they're very aggressive creatures, as you can clearly see. Okay, there's a chest down here. Let's grab that for some money. Oh shoot, where the hell did you... Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, they're pretty scary. They just like charge at you. I'm actually curious about... Oh, you know what? There's a thing over there in the top corner, but I don't think I can do that in this video. I'm actually running out of time. Oh my god, Bront, you suck. You really suck. I hate when he does that. He just gets stuck. Give me that. Okay, that's Eye of Ujat. What are you doing, Bront? You're so stupid. God. What the... Yeah, I really hate that mechanic sometimes. You'll see, it's going to happen a lot in this game. It's so annoying, but he's just not programmed very well sometimes. I don't know why. Okay. We're actually running out of time, so I need to just go ahead and make it to a save point. There's a thing that I can do up there, but I'm gonna... Actually, no, I have to go this way. What am I talking about? Yeah, there's like a optional training thing that I can do, and I should do that. Okay, those things you can't kill, in case you're wondering. Oh gee, no, what the... Right here. Right in the middle. Grab that. I got Time Bomb. That one's trapped in there. That's... Oh god. Yeah, those things are all aggressive, man. Super aggressive. Okay. And then this, I think it's a one-way that I can open from this side? Yeah, right here. Oh, shoot. Another fishy here. That. Let's break that. Perfect. That just goes back that way. Which I'm going to be doing in the next video, though. What I'm going to do right now is just go this way, because there is actually a save point over here on the right side. Overall, though, very solid first video. Here I can change my skin. This is like a home base, little hub. Gonna do this to pay 50 to repair this. I can also access the memory board here if I want to, which I have a new slot now, so I guess I can do something. I got this. Recover partial HP when you hit a marked enemy. Bront unleashes an explosive attack at its location before recall. The more heat Bront has accumulated, the more powerfully explosive attack. I don't know which one is actually best to do. Probably this one. Speedy circuit. Oh no, we'll save. So before this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you enjoyed the video. I will see you all later. Bye bye everyone, have a great day.